I, 35 male, let the love of my life get away. I have a second chance and I don't want to blow it. I, 35 male, was in a relationship for over 7 years with Julie, 31 female, from ages 24 to 30. She was, and is, an amazing person. The only issue in our relationship was marriage and kids. I had just watched my parents go through a brutal divorce and had more than a little fear of commitment. Julie wanted to get married, I didn't. She wanted kids, I didn't. So we broke up. At first it was fun. I hadn't been single in 6 years and the whole dating app thing was novel and exciting. I worked a lot, went on a lot of dates, had a lot of sex. When I finally came up for air about 8 months later and realized none of it made me as happy as Julie, it was too late. She was in a relationship and living 2 hours away. I went through a pretty serious depressive episode and ended up going to therapy. Through that process, I realized that I did want to marry Julie. I did want to have a family with her, but I had been fairly traumatized from watching my parents fight over every last dollar and turn the whole family against one another. I realized how rare it is to find your best friend and your lover in one person, and the fact that I let her go was something I'm pretty sure I'll never get over. Fast forward 5 years. I'm 35 now. I've had a few relationships but they didn't last, and I never stopped thinking about Julie or regretting how things ended. Then, about a month ago, I sit down at the bar in my town to get a drink after work with some co-workers. I look over, and Julie is bartending. After some initial awkwardness, we get to talking. She's single now, she moved back here about a year ago, and she's been living only a few blocks over from me. I got her number and we've been texting a lot. It's crazy how it feels like we're picking up right where we left off, but I can tell she's reluctant to get too involved again. When we were together I used to write her love letters or notes, cheesy I know, and sneak them into her bag so she'd find them later. I invited her to a party at my sister's house on Friday and I want to give her another letter then. Is it too much to tell her I am still in love with her and I want to be with her? That I want marriage and a family with her. It's been 5 years. It's why we broke up, so she needs to know, but it feels like I'm dumping all this shit on her when I don't even know if she'd be open to giving our relationship another try. On the other hand, I'll never forgive myself if I don't take this second chance. She is literally my dream girl and my best friend. I've never felt this connected to another person and I doubt I ever will again. TL, Doctor, I broke up with my long-term girlfriend because she wanted marriage, family and she didn't. Got therapy. Realized she is exactly what I wanted but it was too late. Now I have a second chance and don't want to blow it. You're moving too fast and being too intense, especially considering she's showing some reserve. Instead of word vomiting all your needs onto to her, consider what she needs and what the reason behind her reluctance is. You're really only thinking of yourself at the moment. I would start by apologizing. Your personal shit had an impact on her life and your relationship together and that sucks. She may have resentments, reservations and fears around getting on the same merry-go-round and getting hurt again. Give her space to talk about that and hear her out. Honor her feelings and express your own. Then and only then should you tell her that you'd like to formally court her, date her very intentionally for a long-term relationship, cohabitation and eventually marriage. I'd say start by telling her that you think you made the biggest mistake of your life by letting her go. Acknowledge that her feelings may be totally different now. Tell her that you love her more than ever but you will go as slow as she wants. Please keep us posted. Smile. Gonna echo most of the comments here and tell you to pump the brakes. A lot has probably happened since y'all broke up, and Julie might be a different person and have different ideas of what she wants in a partner since your relationship ended. Give it time, continue to be friendly with her, and really reflect on what you want. Apologize and let it be known you've worked things through with the help of therapy. Most importantly, consider her feelings on this. The little note idea is cute, but I'd refrain from an admission of love and maybe just do something funny or silly instead. If she was hoping for a note, then it'll be great. If she wasn't looking for a note, it'll still be funny. Then let her take the lead. This sounds like the movie Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. The girlfriend in a movie was a bartender as well. Lol. I feel like this is fake. This is like something out of a movie. Lol. I think you should definitely talk to her about everything you've been through, thought about, but do it when the timing is right. See if she wants to grab dinner sometime or another activity she enjoys, a date basically. Keep it light, fun and no pressure. Once she is relaxed and more receptive to you, then you can slowly start to talk about everything you've worked on since then. I'm a firm believer that if something was meant to be, then it'll happen. Go into dates with her, or anyone really, with the intention to just have fun and live in the moment. You dumped her, dude, you deserve nothing. Go for it. As someone who wishes the person in still in love with would do something like this, I would love that. But that's just me. I think doesn't hurt to try. You might regret what you didn't say more than what you did say.